So this meditation is to help each individual recognize what it means to work from another person's high self. And not so much to be in your own impression of what that person needs, but to be in your own solid solidarity part of yourself of building love for another individual without concept or judgment or attachment. And so I'm going to call in this Rosemary lady. I'm going to call in Katrina. I'm going to call in James Soto. I'm going to call in my mom, and then I'm just going to have it to be 4 people. You can call in as many people as you want, but I would suggest to keep it under 5 because it's just I want you to feel into the people that you have a rough time with, people that either intimidate or you have a trigger with, or you feel some kind of disarray between those people in your life, and you want the best for them because they're on this planet too. They're struggling with their own belief systems and their experiences, and we need to be more open instead of judging about what that person is. So a little bit about my people. My mom has dementia, and she has been. Yesterday, she asked me to give her a massage, and I said, yeah, no problem. Just she says the next time me and your dad come up, I'd really like a massage. I said I'd like that, and I said, but her body is like a potato chip. She's super, super. I'd have to like just do super light massage on her because her body. She's just very, everything hurts. So that's something that I want to prepare myself for, and also to clear any confusion around that. There was a moment when she said that my sister and I are getting too overweight, and it triggered me. And she used to say that to me when I was little too, and so it really triggered me. And I lashed out at her. I said, "Who are you to talk to me that way? This isn't even your house. You're visiting me, and you're calling me and my sister fat again. I mean, how long does this have to go on?" And you could say to us, "Matthew, I'm worried about you. Maybe you should take care of your body. This and that, and encourage us instead of just judging us." And I told my sister, and she had some funny things to say. But so my mother and I have this own connection that I want to clear. James is a little bit of a bully. He's been in prison. He goes to meditations, then he drinks, and then he goes to Sundance, and then he drinks, and then he gets on Facebook and he says things to me, then he drinks, and he's having a really hard time being in this world. And then the other person, Rosemary, was the lady today who was blasting me all over Facebook, telling me that she doesn't resonate with my work, and how I'm bringing this forward is not professional, and so and for me, I'm just being myself, whatever that means, professional or not. And so I want to send her love and forgiveness because I don't have anything against her, and I'm not taking anything personally. I just want to help her, and if it's okay for her high self to receive this, and then I'm open to give. So I want you to think about 2 or 3 people, 4 people that you want to send this energy into, that you have a little bit of a disarray with. And so it's not always easy. I'm feeling into it now that I'm bringing this stuff up. I can feel myself with a little bit of anger and a little bit of energy starting to build in my heart about the bullying with James, and the way that mom talks to me. And I mentioned the fourth person. Oh, Katrina, is that she took a lot of my material and using it for her own classes and charging people for it, and she hasn't given me any kickback, but didn't even ask me permission to teach the things that I already teach. And that bothers me when there's no communication around that. No, and it's a very sacred thing that we do. And for me, I have to learn that the message is getting out no matter how it sounds. So I want you to choose 4 people or 3, or whatever you feel that you have a disarray with, and be honest. We're human, and now this is the power that we're going to use today to change that. So I want you to go into yourselves just for a moment and just feel into 1, 2, 3, or 4 people, and I want you to see yourself standing in a glowing, beautiful room, and there's a huge bay window, and outside that bay window is the ocean and a beach with beautiful, tall palm trees bent over as the water is. And I want you to have that as your vision of movement, of waves crashing. And I want you to feel in yourself the intensity of the waves crashing. I want you to feel as though it's part of what you're feeling inside, the chaos. And I want you just to go into the vision and the feeling of those people in your life that have the energy as the ocean in front of you. In other words, if it's chaotic or depression, you can see the water not flashing its white, from the waves. It's just kind of stagnant. Or if it's pain or rage, I want you to see the ocean just really crashing on the rocks. Whatever your mind sees for that, I want you to be able to match the feeling that you have in your body with the vision outside your body. Okay? And just stand there in this glowing room of light. And I want you to just look down that you're standing on flowers. You're standing on rose petals. And the whole room is starting to light up with pink around you. And it's almost a circular room. And above you, at the ceiling, there is a beautiful, tall pyramid crystal embedded in the roof of your room. And for a moment, I want you just to call down white light down from source through that crystal in the room that you're standing in into your crown chakra. Just call the light down from source through the crystal and notice all the colors that flash out of that beautiful crystal and going into your crown chakra. I'm asking each of you to ask Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Archangel Michael, and Jesus the Christ to bless the light that's coming into your crown chakra. And just feel yourself feeling this very holy, even churchy feeling of energy coming into your crown, blessing you, for giving you this chance to remove energies that no longer serve and energies that are not in your highest and greatest good and frequency, to allow you to feel yourself expanding in divine love, divine heart, divine God, divine you inside your body. And I want you to focus this light down from your crown chakra directly into your heart chakra. And just feel the energy as it comes into your heart chakra and expands your heart chakra with all that beautiful love and all that beautiful light inside your heart. And at the same time, we're going to ask for reverence. We're going to ask for the blue energy of both masculine and feminine energy to come up from the earth, from the center heart chakra of the earth, to spiral around our bodies in ascension and frequency, and to help us to rid our mind of complaints and judgments and worries and fears and worthiness, insecurities, and just let that beautiful spiral of light come up from the earth and surround our body, lifting us in ascension. And I just want you to feel in this moment you floating just 2 to 3 inches above the flowers, but still feeling the aroma in your body. And just feel this beautiful spiral of light going into your outer energy fields of your auric field, carrying you and removing any blasphemy, negativity, judgments for these people, for this energy to extract any heartfelt energies or deep samskar or trauma inside yourself, holding on to some old resentment, anger, depression inside your body, to let all that go out of yourself and feel yourself becoming bright white light. Feel yourself invoking pure love from God in your body. Let yourself let go of the little things. Let go of the little nagging thoughts in your mind. Let this energy work its way through your awareness, through your body, through your mental, through your spiritual, and just feel yourself unwinding, letting go of past lives related to these people, letting go of future lives relating to these people, letting go of past karma with these people, and let go of everything. Let everything flash out of your body into the whirling, beautiful light that spirals around your body. And just feel yourself becoming a human flashlight, a human light bulb floating above the rose petals from which you stand. Directly in front of you, I want you to see golden feathers, as if golden feathers came from an angel, your guardian angel, and they placed those feathers there for you to work with this particular individual. So the first person that comes into my mind's eye is the man. So I'm putting him directly, James Soto, on top of those golden feathers, because I feel he's the biggest threat that I have today. And so I'm seeing him hover above the beautiful feathers. And now I'm going to ask for God to send down light. What I feel is unconditional love is pink. So I'm bringing down pink from God. And you can choose whatever color you feel, each person in your own intuitive, your own interpretation, what each person needs. Whatever it is, bring it down. I'm bringing the color pink down into my crown chakra. And I'm asking again, Mother Mary, Christ, Archangel Michael, and Master Kuthumi to bless, and Kuan Yin to bless my pink ball of light in my crown chakra. And I'm holding that energy now in my crown, feeling all the love and the blessing in that pink light. And I'm drawing the energy down into my heart. And in my heart, I am holding space for this pink light to evolve. Now I'm going to ask for blue light of balance of masculine and feminine energy to come straight up from the earth, to up my legs and into my heart, to mix with the ball of pink light that I placed in there from my crown, and have the blue, white light, and pink mixed together inside my heart chakra. And just holding space in this energy in my heart. And I'm going to make my own prayer. I have a feeling I know what James is going through. He needs to be loved. He needs love for himself. He needs to know what unconditional love is for him. He needs to know what it means to take care of his mind and his heart and his body, and to forgive his father, to forgive his mother, and to forgive God for all the things that he righteously is mad about. And we're going to bring that energy inside from my heart out to my crown, and I'm going to hold it at my crown, and I'm going to project it. Projection is the easiest kind of healing you can do for anyone. And so I'm going to make a lighted bridge from my crown chakra to his crown chakra. And I'm going to send this ball of light hovering, floating above the bridge and placing it in his crown. And now I'm going to see myself turning directly to my right and seeing my mom. And I see her floating above the golden feathers of light. And I'm going to bring white light down from God into my crown chakra and ask the spirits to bless it. And as they bless it, I'm going to draw it down into my heart chakra. And my mom needs a blessing to remember. So I'm calling up purple light from the earth to come up for healing, protection, spiritual healing, to come up from the earth and up my legs and mix with the white light inside my heart chakra. And from that point, my child, my inner child, myself, we're putting roses and flowers, telling her spirit and her soul how much we love her, how much we're grateful for her, how much of her that has helped us over the years, that took care of us when we were young, for all our birthday parties and Christmases, and all the things that she provided happiness for and was there for us. And so I'm putting all that love and cherishment into my heart chakra with this beautiful light, and I'm channeling it out of my crown and sending it across the lighted bridge into her crown chakra, and I'm seeing her body light up with this beautiful ball of light that I've placed there. Now I'm looking over at Katrina, and I'm bringing down an energy of forgiveness, purple light down from source into my crown chakra. And I'm going to bring up again green light of emotional balance up my legs into my heart to mix with that beautiful purple light inside my heart chakra. And so I have those two colors mixing inside my heart chakra. And I'm going to put forgiveness in here, as we do what we do as we're human. And I forgive you, Katrina, for taking on some of the things that I have taught and using them for your own benefit, and then taking credit for it. And I'm just going to say this, is that God cannot be marketed. God can only be loved and be received. And I am not in control of this, but I forgive and I let go of all my patterns and thinking around that. And I place it in your crown chakra, and I hope that you use the work that we do in a good way to help the people. So I put that in her crown chakra. I turn to my right, and I see Rosemary there, standing, hovering above the golden feathers. And I'm asking her high self to show me what color she needs for her healing. And I'm seeing a double delight of white light, gold, pink, and purple, and blue coming down from source into my crown. And I'm seeing a male figure, a father, somebody who abused her too when she was young. And so now I'm feeling compassion for her. And so I'm bringing the energy down to my heart chakra and calling up white light from the earth for energy to resolve the innocence that she carries, to resolve the energy and to help her benefit from her life that she is learning to evolve in. So now, as I bring up this light into my heart and mix with the energy of that, I'm making a prayer for her and saying that I just wish you the best. I wish you to forgive your father, forgive your past, and to recognize the things that I didn't see in you before. I apologize for anything I might have done to upset you. So I'm bringing all that up into my crown and sending that ball of light into Rosemary's high self. So now we have James, I have my mom, I have Katrina, and I have Rosemary in a four directions kind of thing, standing in the four directions. I'm going to put Archangel Michael behind my mom, Mother Mary behind James. I'm going to put Master Cthulhu behind Rosemary. And I'm going to put, Kuan Yin behind Katrina. And I'm going to ask for this beautiful pyramid, this beautiful light in the center of the roof, the beautiful energy of crystal light. I'm going to ask God, Source, to send down your beautiful light into the crystal light energy, and send the energy, your blessing, into the people in my circle. And I'm going to ask you to send this energy into their bodies to help them realize how much they mean to you, and how much they mean to themselves, and to project a beautiful healing upon all four people in this life, in this time, in this moment. We ask you in the benevolence of light and love to bring energy down to these four people and to help them to overcome their obstacles on their path, their energy, the charge, the negativity of any kind, so they may thrive in this world and become truly who they are. So let it be. And you can say whatever you want to say to God for these people. Use your own intuitive. And as you're doing this work, notice that each of these people are being surrounded by the light that you placed in the crown chakra. The ones in pink and purple are being surrounded by a spiral of light of pink and purple. I could look over at my mom and she's just beautifully, there's butterflies coming out of her hair and beautiful spirals of pink and white light coming out of her core. And I know I could see fear in her that's kind of starting to dissolve. I feel James really crying in himself, really having a hard time with his heart and his love, and I'm asking for this light to really help him to expand his unconditional love for himself. And I'm asking the light to really help to tear down the walls of Katrina so she's not enabling herself or seeing herself as something different, that she is able to come up with her own downloads and her own classes the way that you are connected to her grandfather in a good way, and ask you to remove any and all energies from her past and her karma, to replace it with energies of understanding and to walk her own truth and her own benevolence in this life. And I'm looking over at Rosemary and I'm seeing all these colors lifting her up. Actually, she looks like she's laying down above her feathers, and Mother Mary is working on her heart, and Archangel Michael is brushing her off with his wings, and he's placing, it looks like a lightning bolt sword inside her hands, so she knows that she can remove energies from her at any time just from the overwhelming amount of love. And now I want each of you to call down what you need for yourself here today. Today, for me, I need unconditional love for myself and for my people. So I'm calling down white light and pink light into my crown chakra. And I'm asking this energy to evolve into the highest and greatest good, into the energy of love and light. I'm asking Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, Jesus Christ, Archangel Michael to bless this ball of light in my crown chakra and to pull the energy down into my heart. At the same time, I'm asking for electrical blue light to come up from earth and come up my legs into my heart chakra and to send this beautiful blue light of the magical the abilities that I came into the planet with, to learn to strategically know how to move this unconditional love and this manifestation of pure energy and pure love into the planet Earth. And everywhere I go, I pray that this light will orchestrate and activate other people struggling in their lives here today to receive the love and abundance of God inside themselves and in every which way that they believe that happens for them. So I'm asking this light now to come up into my heart chakra and to mix with the energy of pink light. And I'm asking my own inner master to bless this beautiful energy of love for me. And I'm asking for this prayer to help others see themselves in the most gracious and beautiful way. So now I'm placing that back up in my crown chakra and asking God to send His light down into my crown and enable me to feel the energy frequency as it changes the incongruencies of that last affirmation. So just sit there for a moment and stare outside the bay window and create your own ocean. What is your best looking beach? I see children, people laughing, I see people dancing, I see volleyball, I see dolphins, I see the sky, I see jewels, I see just happiness. Just let yourself be in this moment with this beautiful meditation inside yourself, feeling the changes as you look back at these people, recognizing their own turmoil from which they've created in themselves has nothing to do with you, personally or otherwise. And just give thanks for this opportunity to love and to have this kind of compassion for others. So let it be. Take a deep breath into your nose and relax. Just become grateful for what you received here today. Now bring yourself to yourself, giving thanks. I want you to ask for Christ to stand in front of you, Mother Mary behind you, Kuan Yin to your right, and Archangel Michael to your right, left, and just feel them and their love that surrounds you, blessing you in this endeavor. And thank you for the ability to forgive, to be able to help other people in that feeling, to face those energies subconsciously, and to remove energies that will block you in the future or keep you from loving yourself more. So we say thank you to all of you who came here today, and all the guides and masters and teachers. And I'm saying thank you to my people that came here today. So I lift James Soto up into the light and send him home. I lift up my mom to the light and send her home. I lift up Katrina to the light and send her back to her body. I lift up Rosemary and send her back to the light. So let it be. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that will be done. How's everybody doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny the way like when we started and we're trying to go through like, okay, who am I, gonna choose? And like my mom texted me and was like, I guess I'll choose her as one of the people. She's yeah, she's pretty good like that.
Wow, intuitive.
The way she just knows when I'm like most it's funny how it's like intuitively without knowing, she knows when I'm feeling most like vulnerable or like she always chooses. So it's like it's a good thing, except for that she doesn't know how to approach me. So then it turns worse, even though I know she's reaching out to me because she feels it. You know what I mean? Like she's very in tune with it, but she doesn't accept that or like try to understand it, and she always kind of You know what I mean?
My mom's
Moms.
the same way. I call my mom and she'll say, "Oh, I was just thinking about you." Nah, 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 nah.
But then they're
Like
like,
Twilight Zone. Yeah.
they tell you what they're thinking, and you're like, God, I wish you hadn't told me that. But it's nice that you're
Yeah.
getting me at the right time. I'll
So
take
how many
that.
people? How many people did you work on, Dolly?
Ooh, I got in the dark. 3, because I did. I don't want to get weird, but like when you got to Katrina, like when we got to the third person, I like I couldn't think of anyone. For some reason, I was like, okay, 2 people. I guess I'm just doing 2 people. So I kind of just like supported you on the third round.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
okay. I had 4 in mind because I just thought 4
Yeah.
directions for people.
And I was like, well, but then the 4th person, I thought of a 4th person. So I don't know. I was like, well, okay, I guess I'm taking the third just
You
to
can go
kind
back
of,
in and do it again. Yeah, it'll be on
yeah,
Patreon. I'm gonna post it on Patreon.
yeah.
So
So, yeah. And, and I know we did kind of a similar thing in the clubhouse room the other day, whatever day that was. I can't even remember. Maybe Friday, Thursday.
did
I
you
don't remember.
notice how clear the energy was when it came through? It
That
was
was,
pristine. I was like, oh my God, I can see that. And I could feel it in
dude,
my body. I have not been able to feel my activations in a few years. I was glowing in my body going, whoa,
my
that's,
hands were
that's
hot. I
crazy.
was like,
I almost lost myself.
I
I
always,
almost went out and go, oh, actually, I gotta come back.
sometimes
I was
if Jared's,
enjoying
I'm
it.
like, do you feel that? And he's like, no, I gotta be honest, I don't. Sometimes he does, but I was like, damn. And when you have those moments of just like being so overwhelmingly like happy, or just like I was like laughing. I was like, this is so cool. This is so cool that we do this. Anyway,
I know.
um, yeah, I did. It was kind of similar to that is all I meant. And I did send it to a few people that I did that day too.
Yeah.
That I kind of, it's like people that you don't necessarily always have a nice feelings or thoughts towards. And I was trying to work on that. So yeah, cool.
Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you had that. Laura, did you have any problems doing it because you're not feeling well?
No, I was able to do it. I still don't have like the visuals, but I know it's like a knowing, like I
Hmm.
know that it's happening. Um, but yeah, I worked on my biological sister, um, a former friend of mine, um, and 2 other people. I just don't want to bring them up because they're
Right.
triggered.
Were you able to move through your emotions?
Yeah, yeah.
Good, good.
It,
I actually started crying when I worked on my mom. I didn't expect that at all. I started remembering all the things that she did for me. Partly because I'm having a hard time accepting her who she is right now. This woman who is just she can't stop moving. She has to be cleaning everything. She has to be touching everything. She has to be, and she's driving my dad nuts. And saying that to me that day, that's not why I'm juicing. I'm juicing because I want to feel clearer in myself, and I know that juicing helps me. And so I had to forgive her, but then I had an overwhelming vision of all the things that she's ever done for me since I was growing up, kindergarten to now, and so I was able to release that through my own eyes and cleanse myself and not go into that place of being combative with her or holding her back at bay, you know. Um, so, and then James too. He's a cola. He's a friend, but I could see why he's been struggling. I can actually see what it is inside him, and I'm not going to go and tell him. But I'm hoping that sending them to the light like that, whatever, Archangel Michael told me something really important. He says when you cut people's cords, I don't want you to cut the cords and then just forget about them. I want you to get the cords and stick them up into light and let them go. We have to change the way we do things now, he said. He says that there is a possibility of a stronger force coming on the planet making decisions for people on Earth. and it's going to be important for us to follow a different kind of protocol. We have to give everything to love, do everything with love and cut cords and put them, and always don't throw them to the mountains. Don't throw them back to them. Put them back to, you don't want to start any more karma. The earth is already evolving around karma so much, we don't need it anymore. I said, okay, I'll do it that way. So that's kind of like what I've been getting from all these people. So now that I look at Katrina, all right, yeah, you did that. James, dude, whatever. I'm hoping that you have a good life. Mom, I love you. I know I'm going to see you in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to give you a massage and just really keep continuing to pray. And then Rosemary, I wish you the best. I hope that you figure things out for yourself and forgive your dad. So that kind of thing is where I'm at now. Before I was like, ugh. Now I'm, oh, okay. So yeah, so that is an exercise that you can do for anyone at any given time to dissolve the connection of energy of karma too with that person. The more that you pray for somebody that you're having issues with, that karma dissolves, because you have your witnesses: Mother Mary, Jesus Christ, Archangel Michael, Master Cthulhu, or Kuan Yin. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So I'm going to go ahead and post that on Patreon. And have a great week. I got to get going to my sweat lodge. Go and sweat more. Sweat, sweat, sweat. Okay, guys, I love you. You had anything else?
No, I was just saying I do not envy the sweating part of that, because we sweat for 2 weeks basically, because we just got a new AC. So
that is a different kind of sweat, kiddo.
I
this is
know.
a ceremony. This is where we go and bring in stone people into the lodge, and we have people who are suffering. So I got to sing the spirits through and have them come and doctor the people.
I know. I haven't experienced that, so all I think is, that does not sound fun.
Oh,
but I know it's something totally different than.
Yeah, if you're in the forest, up on the mountains, surrounded by vegetation and eagles, and you have this beautiful fire, this sweat lodge, and deer come up and just kind of walk around while you're out there, and you have people surrounding the fire singing and holding hands and asking for help. That it's a really powerful thing to experience. And the snow, it's even better in the snow. That we can just really burn people up, and then you can just do angels inside the snow when you come out. Anyways,
all right. Have a magical evening.
I will. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.